I would tell them to ignore the scoreline. I would tell them to go play the way they normally play, and I would tell them to be patient about it, not try to score or try the next possession or the next time somebody touches the ball. Do what they normally do, because they actually have a lot of time, and it doesn't take that long, 4 or 5 minutes, to get downfield and score a try, but they're rushing it when they are in the Lindenwood 22.
There we go.
Finley. A big hit that they didn't wrap up. And Lindenwood's feeling pretty good right now.
Lindenwood balls out to Brendan Davis. Brendan Davis taking the opportunity to find a hole and try to knock some defenders over. Number 12 steps in for Brendan. Austin Tijerina takes it up.
Now, I think the guy that really has been working well for Lindenwood is the scrum half, Nick Markowski. He gets good ball out to his backs. He's working with the forwards.
Oh, number 13, Lincoln McGee, did a clinic right there on those backs.
He's skated out right. He's looking at his support. He sees that hole out of the corner of his left eye, and he just fakes a little pass just to make sure the hole stays there and cuts back in. Really, really impressive.
And McGee can't do that unless he has that support there, because he's got options. And if it goes to him, that ball would have been out. And so, credit to his support backs. But, great hole inside.
So now, and we saw this earlier in the day, a team trying to play catch-up, kicking the ball, and end up kicking the ball to one of their most dangerous runners. And Harris, we haven't seen him score a try, but what we have seen him do is take deep ball and break 2 or 3 or 4 tackles, get his team upfield so then they can get behind him, win that ruck, and keep going. And Salisbury is not going to help themselves by kicking the ball to the Lindenwood deep 3.
We got about 23 minutes left. Lindenwood leads 38-5 against Salisbury, and Lindenwood just keeps pounding down. Brendan Davis just nice kicks down. I think they're saying, hey, let's just see what we can get out of our kicks, and we don't have to do anything crazy.
And there again,
just play decent defense.
Another mistake on the kick. This kick is out on the full. I think in the kicking game, Salisbury's made 3 very serious kicking errors in this half. 2 out on the full, 1 restart that didn't go 10. They haven't helped themselves because of that.
Tijerina with the throw in. Markowski. Number 22, Princeton Russell, just takes a hole and he gets upfield fast.
Salisbury very slow to get back to the line, and there's just tons of it.
Lincoln McGee with another score.
And here's where you see the difference in the team, because Lindenwood, first of all, they're working just a little bit better together, which is why they were able to retain possession so well, and why Salisbury has had to make so many tackles. But second of all, they're just a little bit fitter. And at this point in the last 20 minutes, Salisbury, which they traditionally work extremely hard on their fitness. And when they won a national championship, they won it as much on fitness as anything else. Supremely fit and hard-working team. But Lindenwood has been practicing 5 days a week for the entire season. And here's the thing. You look down on the sideline, and you've got Glenn Markway and Tony White, and Jacob Hendricks and Sean England and Justin Mathis, Christopher Shatava, Princeton Russell, Jake Divich. They're all waiting to go back on the field. They're all the subs that are waiting to go back. They're fresh legs, and they don't need them. They don't need those fresh legs. And they're all huge, by the way. My goodness.
Yeah, they're up and around. They want to get in. You can see they're all antsy. Scores 43-5. Lindenwood leads Salisbury into this about 60th minute of the game. Salisbury with a good hit off of that kick.
Perfectly timed tackle. I haven't done the tackle counts, but I'm quite sure Salisbury must have twice as many tackles as Lindenwood. Maybe 3 times as many. They've been on defense so much. They've really worked hard to play defense. But you can only do that so long.
Yeah, the one moment you let down and there's a hole or something. So it's not that they've been playing horrible. It's just the amount, the probability of Lindenwood scoring is so much higher because they've had the ball majority of the time.
Trying to stop a flood with a teacup.
Princeton Russell on the chase down off that penalty kick. We're going to have a line out from number 1. Tidgerina is going to throw in. Tidgerina. He's got that nice mullet haircut.
It is very nice. See, we do have quite the raging mullets on the Lindenwood team.
Yeah, in contrast to the shaved heads, but hey, I guess the mullet's working today.
That's right. That's what they're wearing in Missouri these days. That's fine. Good turnover from Salisbury.
Salisbury with the ball. Bott with the kick out. Kind of a late hit. It's a little scary on the legs, but Matty Harris trying to shuck a player off. Ooh, kind of a dangerous play, but you got Finley with a
yeah, he got away with it. He really got away with it because that could have been a try under the post very easily.
Markowski to Brendan. Brendan with a nice another kick. Brendan's just putting that kick down. He's got a great foot. Seems like he places it to the Salisbury. 21, Nicholas Rodriguez with a head of steam going down. See if he can.
Needed to use his support. He had people with him. Certainly did, but they still got something going. That's going to be Fields. Lindenwood's done very well to slow down Salisbury's ruck ball, and that's been part of their issue.
Kind of a crazy play. It seems like Salisbury, they still have some time, but they're playing with a lot of desperation still. You know,
yeah, they really want that try.
Yeah, but hard thing is they're not playing together. Everybody's trying to do something by themselves. That makes it hard, but well,
that is a try.
Salisbury with the try. Maybe that's working a little bit.
I think that was Emery Pressman who went over. And you know, that all started from a really nice run from Nicholas Rodriguez, and really that all started from the fact that when the kick went down to John Capobianco, he had a plan on that counterattack. The plan was he was going to fix the one chaser, run to him, and just before he got there, he was going to pass to his support. He took the hit, but that started something. It's when the fullback isn't sure what he wants to do. He sort of goes to the right, he sort of goes to the left, he ends up getting isolated, or he kicks to nobody in particular, not really with an idea of what he wanted to do with that. That's when they go in. Beautiful kick. So the comeback has started, 43-12. Salisbury is now 31, so they'll have to score 5 more times, but they're still playing.
Well, Nick Cool on his run back, he had some excitement. Hopefully that can pour over to the rest of his teammates and they can keep some things going. 16 minutes left. Lindenwood leads 43-12, so Salisbury, we'll see if they can keep that momentum going for them.
And the entire Lindenwood bench is now jogging, warming up, getting ready to come on.
Lindenwood with the kickoff. Great defense coming down. Big wall of green and black and yellow. And Brendan Davis not finding a lot of guys, but he's going to go around the
running
corner.
on his own again.
And a Salisbury kick out. So Lindenwood will take the line out on their left, far side of the field.
You know, I think it's a bit of a shame we haven't really said the name of say the inside center for Lindenwood, Stephen Duff. Stephen Duff doesn't seem to be used very much in this attack. Davis does run an awful lot, and frankly, way too much for my taste. He's a big, tough runner, and he's a skilled player. But you know, this has been a good team performance from Lindenwood. But what I haven't seen is for them to just work off first phase and just run it through the hands, or run a switch, reset, run it through the hands. I just haven't seen that.
Yeah, 12-13 wing combinations. Matt Harris has done some stuff by himself, and
there's another guy I would have liked to have seen more. Peruka for Salisbury, not quite been able to use the ball as much as he would have liked.
Salisbury with the attacking maul. Couldn't do anything, so it'll be a turnover. Markowski sets up. Crouch and hold. Touch. Engage. Markowski slips around. Number 8, smart play. Holding his foot out. And number 7.
That was Tyler Black. Does very well to keep that ball in the scrum and prevent a turnover.
Markowski's he's had some good ball come out. Matty Harris couldn't hold on to that. Just a little bit in front of him.
Well, a long flat pass that if Harris perhaps had accelerated onto, he might have been able to use, but instead it's a little bit of knock on. But as far as Lindenwood's concerned, they're fine. They're in the Salisbury half. The game might be slowed down a little bit. They're fine with that. I think they have a national championship in the bag. It's really just a case of whether they're able to really open up the scoreline, or whether Salisbury can get it a little bit closer. But I don't think Salisbury can come in with 31 points in 13 minutes.
Bot for Salisbury, puts in, wraps around, ball's out. 10, skip 12, skip 13, out to fullback. Fullback sees if he can get at the corner, and a quick pass up to 21.
But look at all those green jerseys. There's no striped jerseys. It was all there to defend that. And Locke didn't really need to contest for that ball, but having played a little bit of flanker in my time, sometimes it's just there, just waiting for you to get it, and the ref might say hands off, and you say, but no, I'm right. I know in my heart it's the right thing to do, and I want it.
At least it feels good.
It does feel good as you take it. Just for the moment, it feels good to be bad, but...
Bot with the quick throw in down to that fast ruck line out.
Not straight that time. I'm told on good authority that these jerseys are black. They look green to me.
Yeah, maybe it's.
I don't know. I think it's a little bit of the yellow and the reflection from the sun off the grass. It's really hard to tell, but they claim that they are black.
Whew. Finley taking it up hard. I like how he runs. He just takes it hard. He's a good fullback. See what Salisbury can do with it. Taking that kick off, sliding it out left.
That's Rodriguez again. Using Rodriguez has been a useful addition here in the second half. It's almost like they have a little bit more trust in him because he's been given the ball more.
There we go, Brendan Davis getting it to a third, his number 12. It's a little late. It's kind of hard for number 12 to do much with that ball. Ball's out, Markowski, Davis, Snyder. I'm sorry, Finley. I don't know why you want to call him Snyder. Number 15, Finley.
Well, again, I'm going to show my age here. The skip pass not necessary on that. They had 5 guys on 3, just hands. Pass, draw, pass, draw. Show my age here. The skip pass not necessary.
Salisbury's ball on the put in, Bott, crouch and hold, engage, slides around the back. Looks like number 8 might be taking this.
All kinds of trouble.
Unsuccessful, however. Linwood just right on him. They've seen that before.
Well, boy, there wasn't much they could do about that. There was the wheel going on. Leland Thomas over there in the number 7 jersey for Salisbury was trying to do something to keep it straight. It wasn't helping really, and that's just fatigue setting in on a small and hard-working Salisbury forward pack. But you see, and every time there's a line out, they're just overmatched. There's no way they can really contest those.
Oh, that was a beautiful off.
Well, that's execution. Really, really great execution. You get a line out, you win it clearly, cleanly. You get that maul going, you get it going slightly in field, or at least straight, so you maintain that 5 or 6 or 7 meter weak side, and then they're backpedaling, and they can't see where the ball is. So you're not ready to go forward to start with, and you can't see where the ball is. And then they just send it out so quickly to Princeton Russell, running on pace, no problem. Russell is quick, easy.
You can see Tyler Black just watching. You know, he was the 3rd or 4th guy back in that maul, and he was just watching for the perfect time. And Princeton Russell, he was in support, just waiting for that. Right when he took off, the ball was spun out, and you could tell they knew what was going to happen.
That's good. You know, that's a coach's try. I think coach watching that is very happy with that. That's something that's designed and executed the way they want it to be. Excellent pick from Black. Excuse me. Excellent pick from
Brendan Davis. Yeah.
Davis with the conversion. 11-3, 12.
All right, just under 7 minutes to the end of this game, and Lindenwood leads 50-12. So
there's Locke going through 5 or 6 people again. My goodness.
Just under 7 minutes to the end of this game. Lindenwood leads 50-12. There we go, Princeton Russell.
It's actually H. Princeton Russell, so I'm guessing his first name is Harvard.
Okay, it might be. Keep the theme going. And Lindenwood at this point, it seems like they're just having fun playing rugby.
Yeah, you know, it's relaxed now. They can just work some movements. They've been doing this. I mean, I don't know how many points they've scored this season, but for a while they were averaging over 100 points. It's dropped down as they got into playing a couple of club teams and a few tougher games, but they.
Looks like Lindenwood's coaches are down there discussing how to get some guys in. We have about 5 minutes to go, and
that would be nice to see.
Ooh. Finley taking the ball in and just.
Here we go. We're going to see the
tough kill.
Lindenwood subs come on, and some of the starters are going to be brought off.
We got 4 Lindenwood guys ready to go. Actually 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see who we have. Looks like Sean England will be coming in. Glenn Markway. Let's see, 18 is Jacob Hendricks. And 23, Jake Divich.
Jake Divich has been on the field as much as almost anybody, considering he's been the guy carrying the tee out when they kick conversions.
There you go.
He's been busy.
He deserves some good game time.
23, Jake Divich. Jake Divich has been on the field.
And here they come. They're going to do almost a complete front row change.
Number 20, Justin Mathis. I don't know if we mentioned him. But get a rest. I think, was it Tidrina come off? Rest the mullet.
Well, I'll tell you, there have been a lot of good performances in this game, and I think that it's pretty clear. Emery Pressman and Jacob Fields and Salisbury worked very, very hard. I like the game that Nick Mikowski's played at scrum half for Lindenwood. And I think with 2 tries, Lincoln McGee had a good game as well, along with Morgan Finley here at fullback. But the guy that was really impressive and I think made everything happen for them was their blindside flanker, Trevor Locke. And he, offensively, was just so difficult to bring down. And he was so good in running support lines that he created tries, he scored them, he played good defense as well. So if I were to pick a player of the game, I'd be picking Trevor Locke, possibly one of the smallest guys on the team, on the field overall as well.
Number 6, Trevor Locke. So Linwood, number 7, taps the ball, gets it. Looks like back to Brendan Davis. Or is he out? They made so many subs. Anyway, Tyler Black. Looks like they're going to set up for a
that was all.
Line out to Salisbury.
There was a lot of confusion there with Salisbury. They had 3 guys trying to figure out what to do, whether they wanted a quick line out or not. Because all those different guys touched the ball, nobody could do a quick line out. One more sub coming on.
Number
And
21.
Tony White is going to come on.
Christopher Chitava.
Good maul from Salisbury. Looking to make something happen. We're totally isolated in that tackle.
Ball scrambled out a little bit. Number 12, Nick Capobianco.
Good maul from Salisbury. Looking to make something happen. We're totally isolated.
Kind of a messy ruck, but they got the ball back out. Ooh. Trying to make something happen. Number is that 10?
Cool, trying to do something with the ball, but still, that all these new players on the field for Lindenwood, they want to make something happen. They're not going to fall off the tackles at this point.
Cool, trying to do something with the ball, but still,
I don't believe we had any real injury time in this game, did we?
No, we didn't really. We only had a little bit of talking to and a couple of issues, and one stoppage for injury in the first half. The second half has gone very quickly, and really, it came down to, it was 19-5. It was a situation where Salisbury could score and get right back into it. They were very close to scoring early on in the second half, but then there was a mistake made, and 2 mistakes made. They made a mistake at the try line to prevent them scoring a try. They lost the ball in the scrum, and then it was kicked downfield. And rather than letting the ball go out and getting their own line out, the Salisbury player tried to do something special and keep it in field, and he ended up giving a line out to Lindenwood. From there, they attacked and scored. And because of that, you had a situation where instead of it being 19-12, it ended up being 26-5, and really that put the game away for Lindenwood. They're very aggressive. They're in good shape. They are working well together. They love to run with the ball, and they did a great job. After that, relaxing and say, we're 3 scores up, we're going to relax and just play. And Salisbury at that point started to press. They started to kick. They started to make things up out of their pattern clearly. and their pattern is not really one to come back from 20, 30 points back. Lindenwood, I think, would be capable of that because of just the way they run. And you're going to see two teams in the D1 AA final who are both capable of coming back from large deficits. So no matter what the score is, stay watching because who knows what's going to happen. Lindenwood's got this. Lindenwood's got this right now.
And you're going to see two teams in the D1.
And that's the end, folks. The end of the 80 minutes. Final score is Lindenwood 50, Salisbury 2.
Well, congratulations to Lindenwood. Congratulations, Coach. You did a great job because it's not an automatic that you're a varsity program that you just waltz in and start beating everybody. You have to have a plan. You have to have a training plan. You have a recruiting plan. You have to do all those things to get everybody together to win. He did all that stuff. He didn't just say, oh, I get paid to coach a rugby team, isn't my life sweet? He worked hard to achieve something, and he did an excellent job. Most of these guys are high school rugby kids, a couple of athletes who are brought up from other sports, a couple of experienced guys brought in from traditional rugby playing nations. But the heart and soul of this program going forward will be the high school programs in Missouri, Colorado, in Oklahoma, in Kansas, all those areas coming in to go to college and play rugby at Lincoln.
Great start for a great legacy. I'm Mark Numbers with Alex Goff. Congratulations to Linwood. Congratulations to Salisbury for the national championship game for them.
Congratulations, absolutely. They worked hard. They played very, very well.
All right. Till next time. Thanks. Great start for a great legacy. I'm Mark Numbers with Alex Goff. Congratulations to Linwood. Congratulations to Salisbury for the national championship game for them.
Congratulations, absolutely. They worked hard. They played very well.
All right. Till next time. Thanks.
What happened?
That was awesome. I'm so happy for Jeremy. That's awesome.
Yay. Good job, Jeremy. Even the guys in Lindenwood is hugging the striped people, the sails. I love you too.
Nice.
Sorry, just playing or something. Where's Jeremy? He's in there somewhere.
He's right there.
Oh yeah, number 13.
But that was a good movie.
This was actually real life. This happened today.
It's happening right now.
Yeah.
It's live. Right now, they are on the field right now.
Are they on TV?
No, they're on the internet.
You see the difference right there? There's a lot more energy in Linden than in Sales, because Sales lost and they're like,
Yeah.
just standing there waiting to get an order. Sales like, woohoo! And then Linden's
Nobody knows.
Live stream is off air.